Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're planning a trip to Europe in October and wondering where the party's at, you've come to the right place. Today, we're kicking off our series on Europe's 5 greatest October festivals. And our first stop is a city that looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale, Prague, in the Czech Republic. But this isn't just any trip to Prague. We're talking about an event that completely transforms this historic city into a futuristic wonderland. Get ready for the Signal Festival. Imagine this, you're walking through the ancient, cobblestone streets of Prague. But everything around you is glowing, pulsating, and alive with light. That's Signal for you. It's one of the largest cultural events in the Czech Republic, and for a few magical nights in October, it turns the city into a massive, open-air gallery of light art and emerging technologies. So, what exactly can you expect? Think breathtaking video mapping projections that bring historic buildings like the Church of St. Lidmila to life, telling stories without a single word. Picture massive, interactive light installations in public squares where you can actually play and become part of the art. You'll wander through parks lit up with ethereal sculptures and discover hidden courtyards. Transformed by digital artists from all over the world, it's like stepping into another dimension, where art, technology, and history collide in the most spectacular way. The best part: the main program here is usually free. You can follow a designated route through the city, exploring both famous landmarks and secret spots, all reimagined through the power of light. It's a fantastic way to see Prague from a completely different perspective. Whether you're an art lover, a tech geek, or just someone looking for an unforgettable experience, the Signal Festival is an absolute must-see. It's a celebration of creativity and innovation that will leave you completely mesmerized. So, pack your bags, charge your cameras, and get ready to see Prague in a whole new light. Trust me, the photos and videos you'll capture will be insane. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and want to discover the other 4 incredible October festivals in Europe, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. If you're looking for a travel experience that's truly magical, one that combines stunning history with cutting-edge art, then you need to put this on your bucket list today. We're talking about one of Europe's most dazzling events, the Signal Festival in Prague. Imagine this, it's a crisp October evening, and you're wandering through the fairy tale streets of Prague. But tonight, something is different: the city's ancient buildings, its famous landmarks, and even its quiet public squares are alive with light. This isn't just your average city illumination. We're talking about massive, mind-bending light art installations created by artists from all over the world. That's the Signal Festival. It transforms the entire city into a free, open-air gallery. What makes this festival so incredible is how it blends sightseeing with a unique artistic experience. You're not just looking at Prague's beautiful architecture, you're seeing it reimagined, painted with light and motion. One moment you're admiring the facade of a centuries-old church, and the next, it's dissolving into a cascade of digital waterfalls or a pulsating geometric pattern. It's the perfect way to explore the city after dark, creating a completely different and unforgettable ambience. You get to see all the famous spots, but in a way you've never seen them before. Now, if you're planning to go, I've got a couple of pro tips for you. First, and this is important, bring warm layers. Prague in October can get pretty chilly, especially in the evenings when the festival is in full swing. A good jacket, a scarf, and maybe a hat will make your experience much more comfortable. My second tip is to embrace the spirit of exploration. Don't just pick one spot and stay there. The beauty of the Signal Festival is in the journey. Plan to wander, get a little lost, and discover the installations as you meander through the city's charming streets. Each corner you turn could reveal a new masterpiece. The scale, the atmosphere, the feeling of being surrounded by art and history all at once, it's just something you have to see for yourself. So, have you ever been to the Signal Festival? Or is there another light festival you think is amazing? Let me know in the comments below. I love reading your suggestions. Today, we're uncorking one of Paris's best-kept secrets, a celebration that combines wine, art, and incredible city views. Get ready, because we're heading to the Fête des Vendanges de Montmartre, the Montmartre Grape Harvest Festival. Now, when you think of Paris, you probably picture the Eiffel Tower or the Louvre. But did you know there's a secret vineyard nestled right in the heart of the city, in the charming hillside district of Montmartre? That's right, and every year, usually around early to mid-October, this artistic neighborhood throws a massive party to celebrate its grape harvest. It's a tradition that's been going strong for over 80 years, and it completely transforms the streets into a vibrant, open-air festival. Imagine this, you're strolling through the picturesque cobblestone lanes of Montmartre. The air is filled with music, laughter, and the delicious aroma of street food. Stalls are set up everywhere, offering gourmet treats from all over France. You can grab a cone of hot chestnuts, some delicious cheese, or maybe even fresh oysters. And of course, there's the wine. Local producers and winemakers from across the country gather here to offer tastings. It's your chance to sample a huge variety of French wines, from crisp whites to full-bodied reds, all while soaking in the lively, festive atmosphere. It's an authentic Parisian experience, surrounded by locals and fellow travelers all having a fantastic time. But the festival is more than just food and wine. It's a true celebration of Montmartre's culture. You'll find parades, live bands playing on street corners, and even fireworks. And here's a pro tip for you. Make sure to combine your festival visit with exploring everything else Montmartre has to offer. This is the historic home of artists like Picasso and Van Gogh. You can visit the Place du Tertre, where artists still set up their easels to paint portraits and cityscapes. Wander through the winding streets, discover hidden courtyards, and then make your way up to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. The view of Paris from the steps is absolutely breathtaking. Especially as the sun begins to set, the festival provides the perfect excuse to spend a whole day getting lost in the magic of this unique neighborhood. So, if you're planning a trip to Paris in the fall, definitely check the dates for the Fête des Vendanges. It's a perfect blend of culture, cuisine, and celebration. A truly unforgettable way to experience the heart and soul of Paris. Hey foodies and travel lovers! Have you ever dreamed of a place where literally everything is made of chocolate? Well, stop dreaming, because that place is real, and it's called Eurochocolate. Held every October in the stunning city of Prague in central Italy, this isn't just a festival, it's a full-blown chocolate paradise. Imagine walking through ancient Italian streets, but instead of just stone and history, you're surrounded by the incredible smell of cocoa. We're talking about one of Europe's biggest chocolate celebrations, and trust me, it's a must-do for anyone with a sweet tooth. So, what makes Eurochocolate so special? Think of it as Willy Wonka's factory spilling out into a beautiful, historic city. There are endless tastings from world-class chocolatiers. You can sample everything from classic milk chocolate to daring, exotic flavors you've never even imagined. But it's not just about eating. The entire festival is a massive party. You'll find incredible chocolate sculptures being carved right before your eyes, we're talking life-sized statues and intricate artworks, all made from solid chocolate. There are cooking classes where you can learn the secrets of Italian chocolate making, workshops for kids, and even chocolate-themed spa treatments. Yes, you heard that right. It's a completely immersive experience where chocolate is the star of the show. Ready to pack your bags? Here are a couple of pro tips to make your trip perfect. First, book your accommodation in or near Prague's historic centre, the Centro Storico. So what do you think? Is a trip to chocolate heaven on your bucket list now? Let me know in the comments. And if you love discovering the world's most delicious destinations, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more foodie travel adventures. Are you a seafood lover? Do you dream of salty sea breezes, charming coastal towns, and plates piled high with the freshest catches from the ocean? If you're nodding your head, then I've got the perfect destination for your next autumn adventure, the Fiesta du Marisco in O. Grove, Galicia, Spain. Picture this, it's early October, the air is crisp, and you're in the heart of Galicia, a region famous for its incredible seafood. The small fishing town of O Grove completely transforms. Buzzing with energy and the delicious aroma of grilled octopus, steamed mussels, and countless other marine delicacies, this isn't just a food festival. It's a full-blown cultural celebration of the sea's bounty. For over 50 years, this festival has been drawing crowds from all over the world, and for good reason. You can wander through stalls, sampling everything from succulent razor clams and sweet scallops to the legendary Galician barnacles known as percebes. Each dish is prepared simply, letting the fresh, high-quality ingredients shine. And the prices, they're incredibly reasonable, so you can feast like a king without breaking the bank. It's a fantastic combination of authentic culture, mouth-watering food, and stunning ocean views. You get to eat amazing food while listening to the sounds of the Atlantic. Now, here's a pro tip for you. While many people visit O Grove as a day trip from bigger cities like Santiago de Compostela, I highly recommend staying overnight in the area. Why? Because once the day trippers leave, the town reveals a quieter, more intimate charm. You can enjoy a peaceful evening stroll along the coast, watch the fishing boats bob in the harbour as the sun sets, and maybe even discover a hidden local spot for one last glass of Albarigo wine. Staying locally gives you the chance to truly soak in the atmosphere and explore the breathtaking coastline of the Ries. Bakes as when it is at its most tranquil. Imagine waking up to the sound of seagulls and the smell of the sea, ready for another day of exploration or, let's be honest, another round of delicious seafood. This experience turns a great food festival into an unforgettable coastal getaway. So, if you're planning a trip to Spain in the fall, make sure the Fiesta du Marisco in O Grove is on your itinerary. It is a genuine taste of Galician life and a paradise for anyone who loves the ocean and its gifts. Today, we're diving into one of Germany's most unique and charming festivals, a hidden gem that National Geographic even highlighted. Forget the massive, crowded events for a moment. And let's talk about something truly special, the Zwiebelmarkt, or Onion Market, in Weimar. Now, I know what you might be thinking, a whole festival dedicated to onions. But trust me, it's so much more than that. Held every year on the second weekend of October, this isn't just a market, it's a massive folk festival that takes over the entire historic city of Weimar. For 3 days, the streets are filled with music, laughter, and the incredible aroma of traditional German food. What makes the Zwiebelmarkt so great is its authentic, local vibe. It feels less like a tourist trap and more like you've been invited to a huge, citywide party. You'll find hundreds of stalls selling everything you can imagine made from onions. We're talking about intricate onion braids, which are beautiful handcrafted decorations, delicious onion tarts known as Zwiebelkuchen, and hearty onion soup. It's a foodie's paradise. But with a unique twist you won't find anywhere else. The atmosphere is just electric, with live bands playing on stages set up all over the city, from rock and pop to traditional German folk music. But the experience doesn't have to stop at the market. My biggest tip for you is to pair your visit with a deeper exploration of Weimar itself. This city is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Packed with history and culture, it was home to famous figures like Goethe and Schiller. And it's the birthplace of the Bauhaus movement. So, after you've had your fill of onion cake, you can wander through beautiful parks, visit historic homes, and soak in the incredible artistic legacy of the region. It turns a fun festival trip into a truly enriching and relaxed cultural break. So, if you're looking for an autumn getaway that combines amazing food, lively fun, and deep cultural experiences, put the Weimar Onion Market on your list. It's a genuine slice of German tradition and a perfect way to experience the heart of the Thuringia region without the overwhelming crowds of bigger city festivals. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this little trip to Weimar, please hit that like button and subscribe for more travel inspiration. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been to a unique local festival like this. If you're dreaming of a European getaway but hate the massive summer crowds, I've got the perfect solution for you: October. It's this magical sweet spot with crisp air, beautiful autumn colors, and some of the most incredible festivals you can imagine. But to make that dream trip a reality, you need a solid plan. So today, I'm sharing my top tips for planning the ultimate European festival trip in October. First things first, book everything as early as you can. I know, October feels like the off-season. Right, well, not exactly, while there are definitely fewer tourists than in July or August. Major local festivals are a huge draw. I'm talking about events that pull in people from all over the region and the world. This means hotels and even some popular Airbnbs can get booked up months in advance. Trust me, you don't want to be scrambling for a place to stay at the last minute. Securing your accommodation and flights early not only saves you stress, but often saves you money too. Next up, let's talk about packing. Autumn in Europe is beautiful, but it's also famously unpredictable. One day you could be enjoying a sunny afternoon in a t-shirt, and the next you'll need a warm jacket and an umbrella. The key is layering. Think long-sleeve shirts, a cozy sweater or fleece, a waterproof or water-resistant jacket, and comfortable, sturdy shoes. You'll be doing a lot of walking, both at the festivals and around the cities. Don't forget a scarf and maybe a hat for those cooler evenings. Packing smart means you'll be comfortable no matter what the weather decides to do. Now, for the fun part, choosing your festival. My advice is to pick a festival in a city or region that you're genuinely excited to explore anyway. You can dive into the authentic local atmosphere of the festival, maybe trying unique foods and seeing traditional performances. And then spend the rest of your time hitting up the famous museums, historical sites, and landmarks. It's like getting 2 trips in one: a cultural deep dive and a classic sightseeing adventure. It's the perfect way to create a really rich and memorable travel experience. And my final, and possibly most important tip: double check, and then triple check, the exact festival dates. Many of these events, especially the traditional ones, don't have a fixed date like a national holiday. Their schedules can shift slightly from year to year based on different calendars or local decisions. So before you book that non-refundable flight, go directly to the festival's official website or the local tourism board's page to confirm the schedule for the upcoming year. A quick verification can save you from a lot of potential disappointment, so there you have it. With a little bit of planning, your October trip to Europe can be absolutely incredible. Thanks so much for watching. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next travel guide. Happy travels!